catcher James McCann. James, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it so much.
Absolutely.
The intensity in these games, your takeaway, you've been in this game for a long, long time. Is it different right now with these teams neck and neck and the two best teams in the league?
Yeah, I'll preface it by saying this. You can't take too much into these games. And the reason for that is because if you come into a series like this, whether it's the Yankees or whatever the hype is, and you sweep them and then you fall off the cliff because, you're so hyped for those 3 games, or you come in and you get swept and then there's a snowball effect because you let your team down, whatever it may be. You still have to take it for one game at a time, one inning at a time, one pitch at a time. That's something this team does so well. But human nature, yeah, this is a big series. You're
chasing them, division rivals, and there's a limited number of games. We know how the tie-breaking system goes as well. Sorry, given the backdrop of that 10th inning last night, the Orioles desperate for outs in the bottom of the 10th. Dylan Tate on the mound, Adley Rutschman behind the dish. You have been a great catcher in the big leagues now for a long time. Take me through this throw from Adley last night and nailing what would have been the tying run at second base.
Yeah, so first and foremost, in today's game, it's harder than ever to throw out base runners. The reason for that is, I think, multifaceted. I think you have, the pitch clock coming down. Guys know pitchers have to deliver the ball. Pitchers can't hold the ball. Pitchers are limited in the amount of pickoffs. It's just become harder and harder to throw out runners. So in a moment like that, to make that type of a throw, and there's so much made about pop time and everything else, and there's a lot that goes into being able to throw out runners, right? Your pitcher has to give you an opportunity. So Dylan Tate did a heck of a job giving Rush a chance. But one thing that I've preached for a long time is more important than your pop time, more important than anything else is putting the throw on the bag. And that throw couldn't have been more perfect. A throw that's too high, it takes a long time to get that tag down there. That throw, the tag was made for Mateo, and credit to Rush for putting it on the money.
For you, a walk-off home run or a big play like that in a one-run game in extra innings or the ninth?
A big play like that.
Really?
For sure. That's something that catchers dream of. Walk-off homers are cool, don't get me wrong. But,
you take it.
I'll take it, yeah. I won't say no to it. But no, in that moment, heck, we don't throw that guy out. They're a base hit away from another run score and tying the game.
All right, Cole Irvin on the bump today against Luis Gil, who's had this incredible season for the Yankees. Big start for Irvin. The Orioles could use some length today. What does Cole need to do to be successful? We're going to see a video of his last start against the Braves. He's been so solid this year in the Orioles rotation.
I think he just has to keep doing what he's done all year. He's done a heck of a job of commanding the baseball to both sides of the plate, using all of his pitches, pitching backwards, getting ahead, and commanding in spots when he needs to. He keeps doing that, and you're going to keep seeing the results that we've seen so far this year.
This Orioles rotation right now, it's been through a lot. Obviously, it's undeniable. There have been some injuries, and guys have stepped up. Irvin, we've seen Cade Povich pitch and make his Yankee Stadium debut last night. What the Orioles have gotten from Albert Suarez. What can you say about that group? Obviously, Corbin Burns has been pitching out of his mind. You expect him to do that. I'm not sure if that's fair, but you do. But for that group to do what they've done in a time of need.
Yeah, I think it's kind of been what this team has been all about for, since I've gotten here, and even the season before. It's next man up mentality. Someone's always ready to, whether it's come off the bench and get a pinch hit or step up in a rotation spot that they weren't necessarily expected to be in. Guys have stepped up when they need to, and we're all pulling in the same direction, and it makes a lot of fun.
Orioles catcher James McCann, really appreciate it, James.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Go get a win today in a series win.